It's you, innit? Huh? Hmm? You little hacker. You little hacker boy. Hmm? You little hacker boy. Alright, let me see now if I can. See? Right, let me see now if I can. You see what I'm saying? So it's playing on here now. So it's playing on here now. Yeah. Yeah. You're never gonna get your hands on this device, you little computer hacker. Yeah. I don't send you people in there to ask for my number. You're not getting no digits. God, I don't trust none of you. Keep asking me, how's your mental health? Huh? You know why these people keep asking? Because they're part of the cult as well. Every time they keep coming into, how's your mental health? Well, I'm fine, thanks. Are you seeing friends? Like, stop asking me my business. I had to go and tell the woman, stop asking me my business. Look, King of Swords. Yeah, you're a deceitful liar. You're a liar. King of Swords in reverse. You're a liar. Yeah? If they're trying to say we're lying, you're the liar. The Emperor in reverse. Or the Emperor's saying it. Or the Emperor's working with a King of Swords. Or whoever. Okay? Copying. Hacking. Yeah? You're hacking into people's devices. This King of Swords knows, like, this is someone that could work for the authorities, okay? And the information that they've got on you or they've looked into or whatever, they shouldn't be allowed to do it. This is against the law. They haven't got that authority. Do you understand? Okay? There's something that they've done that they're not allowed this information. It's against protocol or you're not allowed that information. All right? You're hacking to find out. You're hacking into someone's... Like, the reason why they're hacking into your device is maybe to catch you. Well, like, what are you hacking for? What do you think you're going to find? Page of Pentacles. Something to do with money. Well, they're trying to hack into your bank account. Six of Cups. Someone from your past. Not all that glitters that is gold. Judgment. Yeah, there's some judgment. There's some judgment. This Emperor in reverse. Yeah. Then copying the work. 8 of Pentacles. Empress. They're copying your work, Empress. Stealing money off you. Yeah. They've been stealing money off you. Whether it's through your work or they've been taking your work and making money for themselves. Fuck you. Sit on that. Yeah? In fact, throw yourself under the nearest bush, you cunt. Action taker. What do you mean action taker? Don't send no one towards us. No Knight of Wands, yeah? Send none of them towards us. Piss off. Want to rush in and rush out. Ugh, taking nasty wand elsewhere. You're mad. Yeah, someone wants to bind you to them. Someone wants you stuck here because they want to give you their... What have you got? HIV? They want to give you their deadly disease and keep you bound and stuck. 6 of Wands. Some of you could be getting some type of recognition, but there could be energies here. Someone in this group, maybe they're getting watched, followed. There could be an arrest made. There was a group of them working behind the scenes. 4 of Wands in the community. I'm telling you. So I went there. 10 of Swords. So I went out for a bit of fresh air the other day. I think I was doing a live and I said, I need to get out and get some fresh air. I was getting annoyed, yeah. So I went for a walk. There was this Indian man in like a black SUV. And these are the cars they're driving. SUVs, Range Rovers, black, like, you know what cars they drive because they stand out from the normal cars. And he was staring at me with the window down as he drove past slowly. Yeah, and I looked at him dead in the eyes. I swear, if I got hold of the person that I knew, if someone was doing nastiness like that to me in regards to using nude photos or putting you on the dark web, if I ever got hold of the person that was doing that, I would go to jail for life. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I would kill you. I would kill you. I'm telling you, I would kill you. You think I fuck around? Like, if you was doing that shit without my consent, like, and you got all pervs, like, on dark web or something like that, I would kill you. I would kill your ass. You want to say about people are mad? I'll show you fucking mad woman. I would kill you straight dead. Yeah? Confirmation. 10 of Cups. Something to do with a couple. Or now they're trying to say that you're in the same sex. Like someone said on my live the other day. Hey, you're lesbian. Let me tell you something. I've got a friend that I've been friends with for 30-something years. She's got children, I've got children. Her children are grown, my children are grown. We've been friends for many, many years. There ain't no fucking lesbian shit going on. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this is the next shit that they want to say because they're there following you around the streets like the stalking ass fucking weirdos they are. Yeah? 4 of Cups. Someone wants to reach out. We don't want no cup from you. Like, fuck off. 7 of Swords. Sneaky, deceptive, trickery, lies, betrayal. Backstabbing. I don't know if I could hold my temper if I was in the same room as someone and I found out that they had been putting my photos, nude photos. You know, like if you're getting changed in the shower and they've been using pictures like that. Oh my God, when I'm in anger would take over. I would see red. Like, serious. I would see red. Yeah, I'd be like, I'd make sure you never fucking do it to another person again. You little cunt. The Moon. Yeah, hidden truths, hidden enemies. They feel something's creeping up on them. Or something has already. Yeah. 5 of Cups, missed opportunity. They want you having missed opportunities, or they wanted you having missed opportunities. There's someone here that thinks they're in control of you. Go and suck your mother. Someone here thinks they're in control of you. Drop dead, yeah? Drop dead. Go and throw yourself in front of the nearest bus, you little bitch-made pussy. In control of who? Yeah? In control of who? The Star. You little pussies. Knight of Cups. Look at this King of Pentacles, the rich man. What about the rich man? This one thinks he can do what he likes because he's got money. Yeah? I hope you lose every penny you've got. I hope you lose every penny of that money you've got. Yeah? Death card. Yeah. If you drive... if you're the one that's behind this, if you drive... yeah? If you drive... yeah? Or someone that don't like you may creep up on you and do this. Or if they're planning this to do this to you, we're not afraid of you. You think I'm afraid of any of you, man? Any of you. I'm not afraid of fucking none of you. You bunch of bitch-made faggot cunts. Yeah? I'm not afraid of none of you. Come. Come. I'll show you. I'll fucking show you what fucking time it is. You little pussy hole. That's why you got to work behind the scenes, innit? Huh? You little blood clot fucking pussy. I'm not even Jamaican, by the way. My dad's Grenadian. 9 of Wands. You've got your boundaries up. Sending these dirty, nasty fucking men. Hope you fucking die, you little cunt. Yeah, but you're planning this. Come. I'm not afraid of death. Are you fucking you, though? Are you? Because if I catch these hands catch you, you'll fucking see what time it is. Yeah? Live in fear, what part? Me live in fear. You better fucking ask someone about me. You pussy hole. You and your little fucking bunch of weirdo friends. Watching Gallon shower. Yeah, with cameras. You bunch of fucking... You're nasty. Oh my God, I hope... Listen, be careful, people out there. If you're in hotels or wherever it is and you've got children and you're bathing them, be careful. All right? There's an app you can put on your phone which detects hidden cameras or hidden devices. You know, they can put it in fucking screws, anything. These people, they're a bunch of paedophilia, weirdo fucking men, yeah? That need their fucking balls chopped clean off. Put me in a room with them. I'll get a machete and take it clean fucking off. Yeah? You'll never be able to use that again. Never. I'll take it clean off. Come through, spirit guides. Yes. I'll take it clean off. Don't ramp with me. Look at them with children. I would take it. I would chop you. Oh, listen. Hey, listen. I'd make you fucking suffer for days on ends. When I mean I'll torture you, it ain't the fucking words. Yeah? You dirty little fucking nonce cunt. You fucking nonce cunt. I would torture you for days. Look, Look at that. When I mean I would torture you. Listen, don't that just put me in a room with this particular person just for a few days. Huh? No escape whatsoever. Put me in a room with them. Because I'm telling you, you would not recognize this person by the time I finish with them. This, oh, this will be slow. You understand? Yeah, look, look, the sun come out. Wait a minute, the sun card was just about to come out and it flipped back in because my hand caught it. Wait a minute. Yeah, they're getting exposed. You're nasty. You people are fucking nasty. Look, exposing. Put me in a room with this man or these put me in a room with them. Yeah? Just how you want to cause youths pain and take away their childhoods and fuck them up. Put me in a room with this bitch maid. Yeah? I would fucking torture you. You think I'm easy? Hurting children. I mean, you know, reminds me a lot about my childhood and shit I went through. Do you understand? This was why I'm really anti against this. But you see, some people, because they've been through that, they're like, I hate that sex. No, not everyone is the same like that. And this is why you get people turn into lesbians. And some of them are like, well, you know, I was born like that. Some of these people ain't. It's just that they've got to find out what's happened to them and they just don't want to be with men. That's up to them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Me personally, I like men. Yeah. I'm not a rug muncher. Let's put it lightly, yeah. But wanting to hurt children, don't even waste the prison cell. Yeah, they're getting light, they're getting a blanket, they're getting fed. No, they don't deserve none of that. They need to be fucking tortured. I'm being serious. Yeah, you want to mess around with innocent children? Let me get these hands on you. Privileged lady, or someone felt like they were privileged. What's that? Because oh yes, marriage. Maybe someone's married to a rich man. I don't know. You know, when people are in this position, they think like they can do whatever the fuck they like. Or maybe it's a married couple. Oh, is it a married couple? Is that what you're doing? You're into selling children? You fucking bunch of paedophiles. In fact, let me get my hands on her. I'd stamp all over that fucking face of yours. Yeah? Let the man deal with him and put me in a room with her. that's what they do. They're paying to ruin young people's lives, or they're paying these youths to do shit, or they're paying men to. You're fucking weird. You people are fucking sick. They're going to prison. Fucking good. Whatever jail they go in, let the prison, let you know, in some prisons, once a paedophile or a nonce is in them prisons, boy, you're finished. You're finished. In the prisons in America, I know they don't ramp there, or even the ones over here, I suppose, but yeah, you think you're going to be safe when you go to prison. I think you may end up being someone's boyfriend. Hey, yeah, bitch. Good. Yeah. Turn the tables on your ass, literally. Yeah. May not even survive coming out of prison. I'm telling you, once people find out what you was about, once people find out about this, once people find out about this, yeah, you better ask to be put in fucking solitary confinement, my friend. Yeah, even the fucking screws will be on the other inmate's side. They will turn their back. Yeah, to people like you. You know, I for 18 years I've been worrying about my daughter, yeah. I know. It's just I can't trust this because she got adopted after, you know, the incident with her baby with my baby father. Man knocked out my gold tooth and split my face and whatever, man. I'm not even going there, but you know, I had to get on with life. But don't think that there ain't a fucking day that goes past that I don't think about my daughter, mate. Yeah? Me, I would kill without a heartbeat. I would kill in an instant for my children, let me tell you. You'll be a dead man, dead woman walking, mate. Yeah? You'll be a dead man. Okay. Let me use... I'm going to use this deck. And you know, you've got some of these girls that are working with these men behind the scenes and they think, like, working with this certain man, they got protection. You need to know who you're fucking with before you come for certain people, because not everyone's going to be there to protect you. Do you understand? And when there's people that have been through shit in life, when they get to find out and they know who it is that's been doing certain things, boy, are you in problems. Death and rebirth. Scorpio. Ace of Cups, you could be a Scorpio, could be putting your love back, or something about a death, or someone's going to jail. Is it a Scorpio? Eight of Swords, or you're Scorpio and you've been through death and rebirth. Two of Pentacles. It's all about going back and forth for you finding balance. Ace of Pentacles, something about some money, some big money, or Three of Swords, cause you some type of loss, grief, betrayal, something to do with money. Was it a Scorpio involved? Don't worry, you little teeth. Ten of Cups, relationship. Something to do with Scorpio, or Scorpio's gone through death and rebirth, or Scorpio's passed away, or you've gone through a spiritual transformation. Ace of Cups, you could be learning to love yourself. Eight of Swords, something about trying to bind, keep someone stuck, having negative thoughts, or I mean, Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, someone having negative thoughts. Well, come on, I'm a Libra and I'm going to have negative thoughts when I'm fucking picking up this shit about fucking hurting kids. What do you think? Well, what time do you think this is? Who ain't going to have negative thoughts? Come on, wake the fuck up. Right, you're not going to be happy, are you, picking up on that? You dumbass. Competition, conflict, chaos. Someone likes chaos, someone likes conflict. Fire sign energy. Someone's in competition. The world, the cycle's closed out. Six of Cups. I mean, again, when you're talking about things from your past, i.e. your childhood, of course you're going to have negative fucking thoughts. Yeah? Because it weren't all smothered in roses. Some people's life weren't good. Someone from your past went on to return. Let me tell you something. All your energies from my past, all you little Decepticons, you better stay the fuck away from me, because I'm not playing. Do you understand? The Tower. As you want to say about people are mad, this, that, I'll show you fucking mad. Come anywhere near me. Come anywhere near me. I've hardly got any fucking knuckles left on my hand already. Come anywhere near me. The Tower. Shocking change of events. Yeah? The Tower. That's them getting exposed. Aries energy. Aquarius energy. Okay? Aquarius is getting exposed. That was working with Aries. You've got your boundaries up. Someone feels because they're a music artist, or that their family are into music or something like that, okay? They think like they can get away with whatever they believe. Well, my family's from Jamaica, you know. Your mum come from Yard. Why? Or someone is a music artist, or they're connected to something to do with that, and they just think they can do whatever they like. Strength. They thought you was this lamb. Like, what part of you thought I was this? Me? Are you for real? Hey! The High Priestess. You thought I was this. You got me all the way fucked up. Hey, yeah? I don't know where you got that information from, that I'm weak. Yeah? I don't know where the fuck you got that information from. The High Priestess. I don't know where you got that information from, or in your delusional mind, yeah? Because you're delusional, yeah? All this. Look at them. Look, they're singers, music, people that sing, artists or something like that. It's to do with music. People that party, yeah, there's a singer here, or someone raps, or, yeah? Five of Cups, missed opportunity. Or you're someone that's getting recognition, or they wanted you having a missed opportunity. You'll have to come and kill me. Literally, you'd have to come and take my life if you want me to have a missed opportunity. Yeah? I'm waiting. I'm fucking waiting. Yeah? Are you afraid? Because I ain't. The star. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely talking about this Aquarius that's in this group. Don't know, we're hearing so many fucked up stories about these artists nowadays, isn't it? Like P. Diddy, like... This is reminding me of the same type of group. I mean, I'm deadly serious, but in a different country. Ace of Wands. It is. It's like, I don't know, maybe they were connected to them in America. You never know. It wouldn't surprise me. They were caught all parts, didn't they? They've got connections everywhere. Ace of Wands. Someone thought that they could have control over you. Have control over who? Page of Swords. Someone was watching. Yes, it's Aquarius. Look, wishes granted. You know, I'm a loving, nice person, but you know, but one thing, like, you keep walking, yeah, you know, my kind nature will soon turn cold towards you. Trust me, you'll see a different side to me that you'd be shocked of. Don't. There ain't no boo-hooing. These days are over. Yeah, yeah. I ain't got no more tears to fucking cry. Do you understand? Queen of Swords, yeah, cold. Got no more tears to cry. Not playing with people. And there ain't no like, all right then, will I see you later? I'll be like, don't fucking ring me again, yeah? Like, that's the switch up with me now. There ain't no, all right, okay then. Like, nah. Yeah? Don't fucking talk to me. What are you coming to me? Like, yeah, you're going to see a cold side to me now. A side you've never seen. But I'm a lover still, don't get me wrong. I've got a nice side. But when it comes to people, certain people, no. I'm loving myself. Ain't got no more love to give to certain energies. Like, we're not in this energy. I don't know what you thought. Someone thought you'd be heartbroken over them. You're like, what? What? Because they're a music artist. Who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a fuck? So what? There's many talented people out there that are better talented than this person. Here, that's a singer or rapper. And they haven't been given the opportunity. And they most probably will be a loving, nicer person than you. You think I give a fuck about artists and music and people that are up there? I don't give a fuck about them. I like my music, but I don't care whether you're up there and... You know what some of these people do already? We've heard all the stories, what they're into. Because the fame gets to their head, boy. I don't care for no rich man, no rich woman, no famous person. I don't business. I don't care. Okay? I'm not doing this for no fame. I'm doing this to help others out and give the messages out as I'm meant to. I'm not doing this to get no fame. Yeah? Or for money. If that was the case, I would have stopped it a long time ago. Look, this is King of Pentacles. Confirmation. See, people that have got money and, you know, they're up there and the music artists and, you know, or whatever, they just partying to sleep with whoever they want. Like, who cares, man? These are the energies that are to sleep around and cause other people, because we've got people competing. I would never ever in my life compete for no music. Someone that's up there singing, artists. Who gives a shit? Good luck to you. Like, fuck off. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Sneaky Decepticon. Look at them with their knife in their hand, sneaking around. Decepticon. Ever sneak around me, I'll take that and put it right in your neck. Little fucking bitch, mate. This Aquarius sneaking around. What are you sneaking around for? I'll take that same weapon and use it on your blood clot. Fucking with. Two of Cups. Four of Cups. You're over it. You don't want this. You're not interested. Yeah, we're not interested. We're not fighting for someone, competing with someone. Like, who's got time for that? Huh? Or someone in the past. Oh, I'll tell you the situation. I'll tell you a little story, people. So anyway, I met this guy called Andre. He was from, where is it? East London, yeah. Let me tell you the story about this one now. And his friends in Aquarius. I'll tell you the little move they've done. In fact, let me just make a cup of tea, because this may take about 10 minutes. Get yourself a cup of tea. Got a good one coming now. So, what year was this? What year was this now? 22, about 21, 20. Talking 5 years ago, something like that. 4 years ago. So there's this guy called Andre from East London. His cousin dropped me back to my place. I was meant to have gone to a club, but I got lost on the train. Anyway, we linked, talked. And his cousin dropped me back. And then he come to see me once, right? And we were talking. Yeah, he bought me some trainers. He took me shopping. Took me for a nice meal. Okay, all right. But you see, this is what these people, this is what they do. This is why they want you competing over them. This is their game. This is what they do. So they take you out, okay? They take you back to their party, whatever, okay? Where you get to find out they're into music, whether they mix or they go to a recording studio and they mix. This one, he used to go to a recording studio and used to mix and go live, yeah? I was like, okay. But it wasn't new to me. I don't know whether this person thought this was the first time me seeing this. Little did they know that my oldest sister's baby father is a music... Like, you know, you heard of One Love, Special Edition, Diamonds, yeah? That's the era I come from. I've been around this going back from when I was young. So this person must have thought I was new to this. Little do they know the contacts that I've got. Do you understand? So, I don't know what happened one day, but I don't know. I said, I don't know. I didn't see this person again. But what happened was, I swear it was him. So one day this guy's knocked my door. But I've heard this guy, he was short, he had black hair. He had a scar down the front of his chest. I swear on one of the pictures I see him in a grey tracksuit, and it looked like, under the tracksuit, it looked like he was wearing a bulletproof vest. That's what it looked like to me, because I was really studying the picture. Right? I don't know if this was a police officer, I don't know. But I swear I did see him in uniform driving past one day. Anyway, so, but these are the contacts that they'll have. So, I'm looking out the window. So yeah, the guy's knocked my door. He's got like a, because it's around the COVID time. I'd heard him up in the neighbours above me. I'd heard him, then I heard his voice. And not only that, not long prior to that, I heard the neighbour underneath saying she's connecting the dots. This is going back 2020, yeah? When all this shit was going on in this community, all right? So, the guy's knocked my door, but as he's knocked my door, I've looked straight over the balcony, across the road. There was like a makeshift bus stop that they put there, and I'm going to explain why it was a makeshift bus stop for the period that they were doing what they were doing around me. As soon as the day I left there, I don't know if it was the day that I left there, this was the bus stop, yeah, temporary bus stop. I don't know if it was the day that I left there, but when I come back, I sneak back, the bus stop had gone, yeah. This is where they would all stand across the road, yeah, this being my building here, yeah, bunch of fucking bullies. So he's come, he's knocked my door. He's gone, oh, sorry, like, these people just think you're foolish. Like, they think we're dumb, I swear to God. Oh, sorry, I've got the wrong door. I was looking for my friend. I said, yeah, he lives on the 5th floor. I already knew who he was, yeah. So, he said to me, I'm looking for my friends. I said, no, he's up there, mate. Yeah, you've got the wrong door. But I already, like, but I was playing like I didn't know. And I'd already heard his voice up there. So, the same guy that was into the music, yeah? As the one's knocking my door, but I think he was friends with him as well. I think that they was all connected. So, as he's knocked the door, as I've opened my front door, obviously I've got my CCTV in my hallway. It's pointing right at the door. Okay. So I've seen a guy across the road, and he's there like this. Yeah. Looking over the woman's shoulder. Yeah, peeping over her shoulder, but she was standing in front of him, and he was like that, and kissing her and all that, right? And I was to myself, I was laughing. I thought, you fool. You fool. Yeah? So you see the little moves they do to try to cause you pain. I was laughing to myself. So anyway, the friend left, right? And I watched him. I watched them both. So he's left the block. And he's gone across the road. That was, because they gave each other signs, innit? Well, when you see me come down across the road, that means, yeah, we're ready to leave, or blah, whatever. So I was seeing the little movements between them both. So my man went across the road, must have jumped in his car. The same black guy, the same guy, the white girl he was with, she walked down the road, and then he jumped on the bus. Do you understand? Three of them working up together to cause loss, grief and betray you. Like these people, they think we're stupid. What was your name again? Oh, then he told me his name was H. I was like, okay. Then I met some other guy round the estate. I showed him the picture of this H. I said, even what are you doing with a picture of J? I didn't even have to say nothing. Yeah? I said, what, as in J-A-Y, J? He went, yeah. Oh, okay. I said, oh, so you know him too? Yeah, J, yeah, J, yeah. I said, okay. So I got to find out who was connected to who. Then I just walked away. I just moved it. Do you understand what I'm saying? These people. Yeah? And it was the water sign. Yeah? Andre was Jamaican background. The one that I showed the picture to, he was Jamaican. Yeah. And the same one that come knocking my door, I had seen you. I was walking down the street one night and I had all these Ute men walking behind me, following, you know, as they do again. Yeah, got all their little spies out. So this same J, H, whatever your name is, yeah? As I'm walking, he drove his car, stopped, and I seen him in the driver's seat. There's a certain way that he leans when he drives, okay? He kind of leans like... Anyway, he was kind of leaning to the window side. I see him. I clocked him, but I made that... I don't think he noticed that I clocked him. I looked quick, and he spun the car around, and he went back. Anyway, there was one time I was going to the shop. So I see the police car come. There was a woman in it, and when I looked, it looked like him. It looked like him. In a police uniform. I was like, okay. Okay. So that's why the one underneath said she's connecting the dots. Yeah. There was a lot of people getting paid, you know. People in the authority building, housing, council, whatever. They were getting paid under the table. Oh, yeah. I mean, how do you think these people got to find out where you was when you moved from one place to the other? Because they had people working in the authority buildings. Like, let's just say some of you are on probation. Oh, they'll have someone there giving someone else the information. So this is how they've got to find out where you moved to. Do you understand? As soon as I said probation, someone come offline. You see what I'm saying, people? When you hit the nail on the head, they can't deal with the truth. They want to come off quick. Yeah? So who's giving the information? Do I live alone? Why do you want to know that? And that's private information. Why do you want to know that? Ten of Wands, burdens. Why do you want to know that? I've just answered your question. Why do you want to know that? Hey dear, do you live alone? Why do you want to know that? Three of Swords, burdens, Three of Swords. So here we go again. Look, we've got people hiding, using fake profiles, hiding behind the screen. I felt you are lonely in your life. I am also very... Lonely? I'm not lonely. Who told you I'm lonely? I'm not lonely. I'm not lonely. I don't know who told you that, where you got that information from. Okay? I've been alone all my life. Yeah? I've been alone all my life. And what city is that? 8 of Cups. You're not emotionally fulfilled. You're walking off. You're embarking on a new journey. What city is that? So you live outside the city. What city is that? The High Priestess in reverse. They're hoping you don't use your intuition. Delhi. No, you're good. I'm alright, thanks. I'm not lonely. So, the High Priestess in reverse. They're hoping that your intuition is off. Or someone was hoping that they could come towards you with their burdens and that your intuition is off. Or someone here, I don't know, someone's burdened, way down, stress. Eight of Wands, rapid movement. Eight of Wands, rapid movement. Rapid movement. Listen, this ain't no dating site, okay? Yeah? This is my channel where I'm giving readings. This ain't no dating.com. Yeah? Or Tinder. You're on the wrong platform for this. Eight of Wands, fast, rapid movement. King of Cups. The Sun. You're taking your power back, or you're standing in your power, or because you didn't go through this heartache that they wanted you to go in, you took your power back. That was a burden for this energy. I'm not lonely, you're crazy. Me? I want no relationship, thanks. Yeah? No thanks. I love my freedom. Yeah? I can come and go when I please. I ain't got no one telling me where you are, what time you're in, and getting red eye and just. So we've got the Ten of Wands, Empress, birthing something new. Eight of Cups. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Taurus. What about this Taurus? Seven of Cups. Challenge. Yeah, this water sign. This water sign. It's a challenge to cast you an illusion. Yeah? Or this water sign burdened, or... Hey, I'm not a creep. I just shared my thought with you. I am a lady. You don't have any friends. That's sad, isn't it? Seven of Cups. Well, having too many friends ain't good anyway. You should keep your circle small. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Why are you deleting messages? Four of Pentacles. Someone's still trying to have control, or something about you holding back, collaborating. Four of Pentacles. Control. King of Swords. You say you're from again? Delhi. You say Delhi. Where's Delhi near? India, isn't it? Yeah, Delhi, city in India. Delhi, city in India, yeah? I mean, it looks like... No, you're all right. Four of Pentacles. King of Swords. King of Swords. Six of Cups. Someone from your past wants to return. The Fool. Yeah. Someone knows you're connecting the dots, or something about taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Seven of Pentacles. Someone's trying to plant seeds. Oh, gosh. These people. Some of them, like, they just need your healing, because you've got that power, you see. They need your healing hands. You see that? They need your healing hands on them so that things in their life can grow. Hey, later, yeah, because you have the power, yeah. They're like, no, right now I'm burdened, I'm way down. Yeah, let me get with so-and-so, I need their healing touch. Not the same ones that betrayed you and backstabbed you. Like, no, I don't think so. No, no, we don't do that over here. Yeah. We don't heal the backstabbers. The Chariot, you go and heal yourself. Warrior energy. Yeah, you're just moving forwards. Yeah. You're just moving forwards. Ace of Wands. Someone's just... like passion, adventure. But they were so mean, and I really don't like any selfish person, so I distance myself and feel alone. Yeah. Well, it's better to be alone than round a bunch of backstabbers. If they're mean, then they're not your tribe. Three of Cups. They're coming together with your own soul tribe. Okay? Three of Cups. Yeah. All looking up to the sky. All have something in common. Okay? But yeah, Seven of Swords. Moving away from the backstabbers. People, you know, that were involved, that's going through judgment of karma. They're going through burdens. Yeah. They just want to try to use you to manifest. manifest off your energy. Two of Pentacles. You could be finding balance after walking away from them, or this earth sign thought they could come back and forth. Someone here could be married. This could be someone here that's married. And maybe this person's going through burdens in their life. This is someone, maybe they're looking really scruffy. Maybe that they can't get into a bath, or maybe their clothes are kind of dirty, or the, I don't know. They don't look too good, this person. Yeah, it's like they're burdened, weighed down. They may have been thrown out of a home. Six of Cups. Someone from your past wants to return. No, we're not dealing with no past energies. Definitely not. Especially ones that done this. No, it's not happening. Yeah, you don't betray people. Yeah, and laugh and backstab them, and then think you can come back around and have their healing hands all over you. Like, what planet are you on? Yeah. Yeah, let me go back to the one that I backstabbed and spoke really bad things about, or the one I betrayed or used or whatever. The one I thought I could just go back and forth with and back and forth, and, you know, the one I didn't give a shit about, really, because I was so much in my ego and all I cared about was myself, and I didn't care about hurting them. I just constantly wanted to betray them and backstab them, yeah? Now, the same energy, as I said, burdened, way down. Ha, ha, ha. That is your karma. That's all I can do is laugh. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah? Life's a bitch. Next time, be careful how you treat people. Yeah? Because someone's like, now, they're like, well, you seem to be in your power. I need them hands, them healing hands all over me. It's like, no. If I can just only get if only I can get my hands, or get divine feminine or masculine to put their healing hands all over me, I can take their power, and, yeah, I can put all my burdens on them. Like, to the hell no. Hey, yeah, later. Look, someone was laughing at your spiritual gift. Hee hee, ha ha, ho ho. And you're like, leave out the hee hee and ha ha. Yeah, you are the ho ho. Yeah? They were the ho ho. That's what they were doing, sleeping around with everyone. Look at them. Travelling here, there and everywhere. Travelling and sharing the wand. Look. Taking fast action. Look, with the wand. I told you, leave the hee hee and the ha ha. But, yeah, they are the ho ho. Yeah? Ace of Wands. This is someone who wants to come towards you. They want to give their disease, whatever it is they got. Ugh. Oh, God. Later. Later. Yeah, they ain't laughing now. Someone's sick. Someone's sick around you. Whether it's mentally or down there, yeah? What did I say? Someone wants to transfer their sickness. I do at times. Why do I need to? Yeah, you're not here to see my face. You're here to see the cards. And there's a lot of readers. You're lucky I ain't got a tripod, and it's just... Usually I have it down on the table. You wouldn't see nothing. Yeah? I mean, you'd see my hands. And you'd hear me talking. Yeah? But I'm not here to show my face. I'm here to do a reading. The Hangman. Sacrifice. Yes. This person, you're aware that this person wanted to keep you stuck, sacrifice you. This person's getting on my nerves. Sorry, they were getting on my nerves. Judgment. You're aware. Someone here is going through judgment. You're aware. You're aware. This person's going through judgment. This is why they're at the 10 of Wands. This is why they're burdened. So they may have lost their home, their partner. They may have been kicked out, or they've been exiled, or, okay, they may have done this to many, many other people, and it's all caught up with them, or coming for you. It's the last straw. They're going through judgment. This is why they need to come back around. They need your healing. They can stay in your energy, or they can try to fool you again. I wouldn't entertain this person. Taurus energy, I wouldn't entertain them. This is someone that is trying to transfer their sickness. It could be mental health. It could be like it's like they're trying to put. This is the devil. Like, this person's the devil. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, they're trying to transfer their sickness. That your ancestors could be like, you may even have like crows or ravens around your home. Like, that may be your ancestors, like, giving you the heads up. Be mindful of her or him. Yeah, it's the world in reverse. This is someone that doesn't want a cycle to close out. You may have just blocked this person. 9 of Cups, yeah, because you're having your wishes granted. I blocked a whole heap of people. I blocked this one because I was listening to her messages, and it's just, she's crazy. I don't know, it's like... I don't know. All I'm saying is the people that have done you wrong around you, some of you, you're starting to see, yeah, like, they just wanted to win at all costs, and I'm picking up, like, they're literally gonna someone here's gonna go into a mental hospital. This Taurus is gonna go into a mental hospital. Two of Cups, and you could be coming into a partnership. Sorry, like, when I'm doing my readings and I've got people, I don't mind people on the live talking with each other, or, you know, even saying thank you for the read, but when it comes to wanting to make conversation with me on the live, I'm not here for that. I'm here to give people a reading and give the message out. As far as I'm concerned, when people come on the live and they want to try to distract, it's a reason for me. Okay, you're guilty of something. Why are you trying to distract me from giving the message out? That's how I see it. And it starts to get on my nerves. And if I feel the energy's off, which I did with that last person, I had to block them. It's as simple as that, okay? Two of Pentacles. Yep. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. It's family. Someone in the family. Seeing that you're getting, your wishes are granted. Seeing that you're happy. See, they want to come and try to put a dampener on you. Oh, you look lonely. Oh, I'm lonely. Oh, are you this? Like, do you want, like, no, we're not lonely. Okay? About we look like we're lonely. No, we're not. I love my own space. I love being on my own. That's the difference with some people. I love it. I thrive in it. Do you understand me? Yeah? I have one or two friends or whatever, or some people from my past that I connect with. I have friends, yeah? I'm just showing it quickly. Alright? I don't know where people you look like. Looking and being is two different things. Five of Swords, yeah, it's come out again. Yeah. This person, it's a Taurus, it's come out again. This earth sign. Don't accept anything off them. It's a dirty offer. They need your healing. So the money's a dirty offer. I mean, it may be something that they were given, or, you know, it could be money that they've got. But whatever it is, they're offering you a dirty offer. They're mentally not well. They need your healing. You could be an air sign. You could be the sister, the cousin, the brother, past friends. They're mentally ill. They want to try to transfer their dark, mentally ill. I'm not a psychiatrist or whatever, but there's something wrong with them. You know the truth. You go way back with this person. I want to apologise to people earlier when I was getting a bit irated, because, you know, readings like that, when it comes to children, that's the one thing that triggers me, okay? Especially, like, being brought up in care and just things, like, it just triggers me. Do you understand? Seriously triggers me. You know, let me say something. You know, there's many of us out there that have been through shit in life, okay? But there's many of us that, you know, I went down a dark path. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? We've all drank, not all of us, but some of us, you know, things that have happened, rather than think about it, you'll block it out with drugs or alcohol. And then that is the one problem. Then it leads to another problem. Then another problem. Then you end up fighting the whole world or blaming the whole world. And then you don't trust no one then. And you become aggressive. Then you want to get back the people that done things. And then you're plotting, planning, and scheming. And like, yeah. You remember things from way back. These people thought like you... Like, listen, I remember things from when I was 3 years of age. Like, there's so much, okay? But I could be sitting here today and I could say, well, you know what? I'm going to go out, I'm going to go to the corner shop. I'm going to buy myself a bottle of Hennessy, yeah? Because everything I've spoke about, you know, it's hurting me, or, you know, it's an excuse for me to go out and get myself drunk. No, take responsibility. Your past is your past, yes, and it can affect you. But then it's not allowing your past to have control over your future. Like, due to some of your past, it's either fight, flight, or freeze. And whatever circumstance that you was put in, whether it was whatever it was, could have been you moving into a new home. It depends what the area's like, what the people are like. You've got to protect yourself in whatever manner or way you feel you have to, because that's how you've trained yourself growing up, because you've been moved from pillar to post. So it's a protection mechanism. But then to keep using, you know, to keep taking hard drugs when you could have the chance to stop. But then someone doesn't want to. But then they're using their past as the excuse to why they take the hard drugs or why they drink themselves under the table. Well, this happened to me. Okay, all right, I understand that. That's very sad. But it's about time you stop using that now as a way for you being toxic, a drug addict, or why you're under the influence all the time. And then when they get under the influence, they speak even more madness. They become delusional. Well, I remember this, that, and then you got a little slur and then cracked out their head or whatever it is they're on. Well, this happened to me, and then they start making up things like they didn't even happen. Well, this happened and that happens, and they're all drunk and chatting shit, and you're like, oh, please. Yeah, this is someone that's trying to get back in with you. This earth sign, yeah, the same one that threw dirt on you, or just, you can't trust this person. I would be, listen, you know that saying, hang on to a sinking ship, they'll drag you down with him. You can't be around sick people, move from them. Maybe this person met up with other sick people in the hospital. Birds of a feather flock together. And they were all telling their sick story to each other. Well, I remember this, and I remember what happened to my mum. And, well, your mum's not here no more. Why do you keep using that as an excuse? Well, this happened to mum. Well, it never happened to you. You're talking about it, you're drunk, you cracked out your head. Why are you mentioning it? Is that not putting their sickness on you? You're like, I don't know what happened to her. I wasn't around then. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe your mother shouldn't have allowed all these different black men around her kids then, innit? Huh? Partying, knowing that she's got daughters, and you're filling up your house with all these drunkard black men. Hmm? Well, this happened to mum, that happened to me. I'll get over it. The world cycle's closed out. You've had enough. You've had enough. You've had enough of this person. They just keep going on and on about the same thing, nothing positive. You're like, listen, don't come over and put your madness on me. I'm done. All right, go and speak to a shrink. From Three of Cups. You're like, I just want to be part of the same soul tribe, or, you know. The Fool. Look, you just connecting the dots, man. It's just like, you're taking a leap of faith, going in a new direction. You're just done with this. You're like, Page of Swords, someone's watching, someone's getting information. Page of Cups. Yeah, you're taking your cup back. Ace of Cups, you're loving yourself. That's what I'm saying. People want to reach out and say, oh, you look lonely. Like, what makes you think I'm lonely? Yeah? There ain't nothing better than loving yourself. Five of Pentacles. Someone feels left out in the cold. Or someone knows that you're being cold towards them. Maybe you've never been like this. And you're like, well, it's too late. Like, we've had all our life. You've had all these years to treat me a certain way and decided to do A, B, and C. And now, maybe this person's been left out. I don't know. Now, something ain't going right in their life or whatever, okay? Maybe they've been left out, I don't know. Or this was someone that was throwing dirt or digging dirt up on you, or just... And you're like, listen... It's too late. It's too late. Like, you've known what you've done. Yeah, this goes back years. Like, for years you've been backstabbing me. I've been watching your movements for years. Okay? You could have been watching this person's movements for years. Like, let's just say, if you were someone that went to jail and you was like, oh, let me write my sister or brother a letter. You never got no response. But then now they want to use the excuse as, well, I weren't well. Okay, so you know how to put a pipe to your mouth. How about putting pen to paper? What? You can go out, buy shit, take it, but you can't respond in a letter, which will take you 10 minutes. So as that's more important, Divine Feminine, you're saying, you're like, stay over there. Yeah, you put that before, have a good life. Yeah? When you needed their support and help, they weren't there. You had no choice but to love yourself. And now you're moving away. Now they want to reach out. Now they need your healing, because they're like, boy, so-and-so's really not messing around. Yeah, you're over it. You're like, you know what, I'm not going to keep. Like, you know, you still think you can have this control, or you still think like Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they still think like they can hold on to you and have some type of control. This person's a narcissistic energy. It's like they've got mental illness combined with drugs and alcohol, and they're a narcissist. One thing a narcissist doesn't like is to be left out. They like to leave you out. They like to have the control. Yeah? And now you're taking your control back. Three of Pentacles, collaborating. You know, when it comes to family, yeah, you know, you can love them at a distance. But let me tell you something. I just can't. I can't. Like, when I go back over the years, things that have been done and said and tried to come between the relationship with my son's dad, I can't forgive for that. I can't forgive for that. You ain't getting no healing from me. You try, and then she said to me once, Oh, I'm going to ruin the relationship between you and your son. Watch what I tell your son. This is my son's auntie that's saying this. Like, you're fucking not well. Yeah? You're lucky I don't pay someone to beat your ass. 8 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Strength. Yeah, I mean, look, the heart there. You still love them. You're still loving. Do you understand what I'm saying? But when it comes to these type of people now, we're not giving no love to them. There ain't no love there. It's like you're hitting a brick wall. What's the point? Yeah? All they do is they take what you give them and they twist it or they turn it or they use it against you, or because you do love them, they want to try to sacrifice you or do things behind your back. Like, nah. You may hear of someone passing. Oh, wow. Someone's health is declining. It is what it is, isn't it? Someone's health is declining. 9 of Swords. Yeah, they're worried. Someone's health is declining. Eight of Cups, you're like, well, what can I say? You know, we've all got control of our life. You're not emotionally fulfilled. You've embarked on a new journey. Okay, I'm picking up maybe at one stage, you know, you could have been someone also that went down the wrong path on drugs, alcohol, maybe because of shit you've been through, but you've walked away from it. You've walked away from many people. You was in this energy, you weren't happy. You was like, no, the devil's got control of me, or I'm sick of living this life, or you could have been really sad, or like, no, I don't want to do this no more, or you just cried. The universe, spirit saw you crying. Your ancestors saw you alone. Yeah. There's been times when you've been alone and these people weren't around you. All right? Or they left you out of the cold on purpose for you to be like this. And now the tables are turning. Now the tables are turning. Because you're not emotionally fulfilled. Someone could be constantly talking about a Scorpio that passed away, or this could have been your mother or your father or someone around, okay? Maybe your mother and a sister, or a mother and a brother, or someone. Some of you, it's like your mother that come against you with your sibling. You could have been one that didn't grow up with the mother, the other one did. So this is where the difference of being treated comes into it. You're like, yeah. But this one thought they could keep coming back and forth, or something to do with some money that they kept spending or using, or... Boy, this... Yeah, 4 of Swords. Hoping to... Some of you could be just resting in your nest. 4 of Swords. Four of Swords. Resting, laying to rest, or they was involved in wanting you to, or partying. Someone's partying, overindulging all the time. Page of Pentacles. King of Cups. The High Priestess. Someone knows you're using your intuition. Knight of Wands. Someone could have got sick in regards to having sex with someone, and they've caught something. The Tower. I'm telling you, the lovers, someone's caught something. Someone's caught something. listen, don't, whoever this person is that wants to come and, oh, I need sex, or someone's got an illness. There's someone here that's got an illness. Aquarius energy. Someone is getting illness. Fire sign energy. All I'm hearing is keep it on the low. No one needs to know. The Tower. Yeah, they've been exposed. Aquarius. Yeah, this Aquarius has got something. From the Lovers. Or they try to make out like you gave them something, or... Yeah, going back to this Aquarius and the fire sign, yeah? The ones where the guy jumped on the bus and the other one jumped in the car. He was Aquarius. He told me he was Aquarius. Do you know what he said to me once? I don't know this man from Adams. This is when I thought, well, you're strange. He said to me about, yeah, go. I don't know if he thought that me and him were going to carry on seeing each other. He said to me about go and get a test. I said, a test what? I said, I ain't got nothing. Never had a disease in my life. You don't know these people, yeah? Like, you don't know. They may have made something up to make it look like you gave them something. You're like, I've never had a disease. What are you talking about? Yeah? Sorry, I'm just sorting out the cards. Yeah, the same J or H, yeah? Same one whose water sign friend said to me when I showed them the picture, oh, that's J. Yeah. Wanted me to go and get some tests. I was like, what? I hadn't slept with anyone. What the fuck are you talking about? Get some test. Yeah, these people wanted to try to set you up or make it look like you gave them some disease. Like, what the fuck? The Tower. They've been exposed. The Tower. Well, you know, if you're gay for pay, it's your business, isn't it? You know, I'm hearing... They thought, what's it, something about that they wanted to keep it hidden in the closet, but it's not. It's in the hallway now. Oh, shit. What they wanted to keep hidden in the closet's now in the hallway. Oh. King of Wands, Sagittarius. What about the Sagittarius? King of Swords. The Wheel, the Cycle. Nine of Wands, boundaries up. So we've got the Sagittarius and King of Swords. So someone may not even be... Someone may have said that they were Aries, but really they were a Sag. Someone could have... You know, people lie in it. They will say... When you say, oh, what star sign are you? Because they already know coming towards you what they're about. They'll say, oh, I'm a Sagittarius instead of like a fire sign, instead of Aries or a Leo. Or they will say... Oh, I'm a Libra instead of Aquarius or Gemini. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right, so yeah. These are the same two friends that you clocked. That may have been the lovers that were working together. That's what they do. They go around. They're lovers. But then they go rounds sleeping, or someone here spreading a disease around. I'm hearing someone's spreading a disease around. Like the two booty bandits. Five of Wands, competition, conflict, chaos. Look, it'd only be two booty. It would only be two booty bandits that would do something like this, because a real man wouldn't do this, working behind the scenes to compete with a woman, or you know, look, or working with a bunch of men, lying. You got to be gay. Like you got to have a bitchy side to you. This ain't a real. This ain't a real. A real man wouldn't do this. A real man ain't got time to do this. Well, come on then, John. What should we do today then, love? Oh, well, let's set out on Sharon, shall we? Yeah. All right, mate. How you doing? All right, darling. You coming over, love? Yes, Steve. I'll be up in a minute, hun. All right. Oh, should we set out on that bitch again? She'll make up some rumours and say she gave us the disease, but really we're the booty bandits, yeah? Mm-hmm. Judgment. All they cared about was money. Two of Cups. Something about wanting you at the crossroads, or someone's all fired up and I want to come and give you a piece. Like, oh, please. This is all someone cares about. Look at the ones. Look, they're sex mad. All they're thinking about is sex. This person, like, no. They're in competition with you, like, later. Don't touch this person with a 10-foot barge pole. Literally, you see? You don't care what background they come from, or they come from a family of music artists and they got this money. You don't care about that. Don't care about that. This is where these type of people are like, yeah, well, I come from a family, yeah, we're all music artists, yeah, and I'm up there, yeah. You're like, whatever, yeah, good on you. Or maybe, you know, you are about to meet someone that is out there because someone's famous. I don't, maybe. But maybe you could be someone that's a bit camera shy, or maybe you're like, well, I don't like to be like, you know. You could be a private person. And you know when you get with someone famous, because paparazzi, yeah, you can't do anything. You can't have a sneeze, and then the next thing is, you're right, you see a column in the newspaper. There. You know, you may have, like, what's it? Like, the pollen count could be up, and you're someone that's allergic to pollen, or, yeah? And you're sneezing, and the next thing you read in the column, so-and-so recorded sneezing, must be on some drugs or something. So some lies people come up with. Look, there could be someone here that is in the music, or someone's got money, and this man's got, look, everyone fighting for him. Look, having all the money in the world's all good, but when you're lonely and you ain't got no one to spend it with, it doesn't mean nothing, does it? Or to have it, or maybe out of all these people in this group, you could be the one that this person's like, yeah, they're for me. They're so different from all the rest. Yeah. Maybe you're the one that didn't fight or compete over this person. I don't know. I'm just picking up so many different messages here. All right. So you've got one of them that's, got a bag of women wanting to fight you over them, and you're like, what? Like, come on, seriously. Ain't you got no self-worth? Yeah? And you're the one that burnt the bridges, or you were like, see you later. Like, no, I'm not about to do that. And you see, usually the ones that can't get you, when they can't get you, they want you more. There could be something about you. You're not like the rest. Five of Wands. Yes, someone actually thought, oh, there could be a Taurus here that is a rich man, I don't know. Maybe they like you. You may not even know who this person is. Maybe there's something about you that they like. Or you're just different than the ones in the group. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you've got boundaries up. Or this King of Pentacles has got his boundaries up to one particular karmic here, which may look similar. What am I hearing? She may be not Mexican, Puerto Rico. What's it called? It's not Spanish. Portugal. No, this is someone. They're not English though. This could have been someone that previously wanted to, or she was around your energy. But I put my hands on you, and you're like, well, I'll put my hands back. Like, simple as that. Anyone put their hands on me, like, fighting them, they're not, you don't care who they are. Or maybe this was someone that was jealous. Just think back to who was around you that's looked similar like this, and something to do with a house or a home that you was put in, or 9 of Wands. Yeah, you put your boundaries up to this. This is someone who wanted to come and fight you, or they may have spoke about fight. And you're like, what? And now you realise it was over a man. Yeah. I'll tell you the little story about this as well. So the same house I was in, there was a girl. She was like Puerto Rican, Mexican, or whatever you call it. And I heard her speaking like in that foreign language, right, to the neighbour underneath. So she's talking to the guy next door, the same Albanian man, Indian man. That when I was standing outside having a cup of tea, summertime, he said to me, "You not dead yet?" I've never met this man ever in my life. I didn't even know the man. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what? About you not dead yet? So I see him talking to her at the front door. I was like, all right. I was coming out the kitchen doing my laundry, so I see him talking to this one by the front door, and I was like, okay. So I think the washing machine finished, went back in the kitchen, come out, she started walking up the steps. But she's walking really slow. I'm behind her, and she's like, what, you got to stand so close to me? And I'm like, well, if you speed up a bit, then I wouldn't be so close. I said, I want to get up the stairs. Well, I'll fight you, or something about putting her hands. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm letting you know that hands will be put back on you. It's as simple as that. Like, but this was the house that they'd moved me in previously. Yeah. Then the next thing, I did see the blue glove. And then I heard her saying to the same man, you're going to have to get someone else to do it. And that's when I see the blue glove on the floor, and whatever was in the ceiling had been moved. So it's not hard, people, to put the pieces together in regards to what was taking place there and what their plan was. For him to say, am I not dead yet, and me not know these people from Adams, had to do with someone here. They know who they are. The same place where I got lunged at across the road by the Somalian. Do you understand what I'm saying? It all happens on that street. The two guys, when I first moved in, hadn't even moved in. The property manager, or the young boy that was driving the black expensive car, said I'd be back. That was I knew it was all a set-up. It was all a set-up. They was waiting across the road. Approached me as soon as that guy drove off. Then I get talking to a white guy. I find out he's an ex-prison officer. Then the guy that lives in the house that he lives in was a thief, the Somalian, the same one that went to lunge at me. Then the white guy crossed the road, running, taking the knife and going back. Then the Gary, that's the drinker, across the road coming and knocking. And I see a white woman, they look like feds talking to him. Then the Albanian offered me £20 for good time when I'm going to the shop. Why? Because the house was known for prostitution. I've never been a prostitute in my life. Yeah? The whole situation was a setup from beginning to end. The man next door telling me am I not dead yet, and I've never seen the man ever in my life. Then the girl that's coming in the house and telling me about, yeah, I'll fight you, you know. I don't know none of these people, but they all knew each other behind the scenes and what they were doing and what their plot plan scheme was. It could have been something to do with your occupation, or maybe they felt threatened by your occupation. Or your occupation shines a light on things. Yeah? We have stitching. Someone tried to stitch you up, or someone tried to stitch you up. Set you up, stitch you up. Oh, here we go. Look, community. They tried to stitch you up, set you up. Yeah, that's where the blue glove comes in, isn't it? I should have taken it and putting it in a bag, see-through bag. Should have picked that up with a pair of tweezers. Took that for evidence. Boy, collective, you had so many people behind the scenes. Okay, now, man, this is just... Privileged lady. Someone's dad or someone's daughter was privileged and they were like, well, I can do anything. Yeah, it could be someone's child. Well, what about the child situation? What about the child situation? Fake person, mature man, False person, mature man. Mature man, false person. Whether it's a masculine or feminine. These are false people around you. You saw through them. Or they use people to come towards you that are wearing masks. Mature man. There was a mature man involved. Someone in their 50s, 60s. It's funny because that Gary across the road, I used to see this, like this Range Rover SUV. Yeah? Then he would jump in it and he would tell me this man's got money, but he used to do work for him. Courthouse. Expectation. Thoughts. Look, the letter M. I mentioned the letter M earlier, didn't I, in my readings? So something was done with your signature. They tried to sign something. They tried to make something look like it was you so that they could try to stitch you up, or you can go to jail for something. This is what this group are doing. Okay? Thief. See? I'm telling you, these people are the thieves, or they stole something off you. Or what they want to do is take your occupation off you. They want to try to stitch you up for murder, or they want to try to stitch you up for something so that they can take your occupation. You're like, yeah? Or kill you. And then they'll just, or whatever. These people are sick. Journey. Oh look, there's a couple there. So they were watching you as you was going on your journey, giving people that heads up. Oh, so-and-so looks here now, or so-and-so moves there. Trying to make your life hell wherever you live. Poverty. Boy. You're in poverty. You shouldn't be in poverty. It's about time you cough up and give people back what you stole. Family room empty. Yeah, because they ain't shit. Some of you feel like, you know what, they're not my family. I don't come from the family, or maybe your family was involved in this. A cousin. I'm hearing a cousin. Some of them was a cousin, or the man that lived across the road. You was like, boy, you look like my cousin. Or they were the older brother to your cousin. Yeah? Or they are your family, or they're connected to your family. And you're like, yeah, I remember you. I remember you when I was younger. Maybe some of you never mentioned nothing, but you're like, yeah, family room empty. Pathway. Imagine finding out, yeah, that your mother's not your mother, but your auntie. And your cousins that you thought were your cousins were actually your brothers. You know, I remember seeing my auntie passed away in a bath, yeah? Apparently she overdosed. I'll never forget this. I was there. Yeah, they tried to say that I wasn't. I remembered it. I was like a baby. I was young, small. I remember. All I had was photos of me and my auntie, none of me and my mum. Why only me and my auntie? And when I looked at a photograph of me when I was a baby to a photograph of my cousin, he looks more like my brother than the ones do on my mum's side. Do you understand? And this could be a family kept secret. Gift. You may be receiving a gift back. And then I saw a photo of the so-called cousin in Fulham with the guy, with Brian's brother that worked in the court, who was an usher, worked for West London Magistrates Court. I saw the photo of all of them in the pub. I was like, wow, wow, really? This is the first time today I've mentioned that. With a bag of man in the pub, there was a group of men. I was like, really? Oh, look, someone sees the light, or someone knows that you see the light and they're concerned. See what I'm saying? Something's ended. Oh my days, you know what? You know these funeral directors. You know. I'm hearing like some people are not even in the coffins. Why am I hearing someone getting resurrected, or not like that, but someone passed away? You see, sometimes what they do is they cremate these people that where they don't want evidence coming back on them, they will cremate the bodies. Maybe some of you, there's a couple of people in your family that have been cremated, and you're like, well, why weren't they buried? Like, great fortune. Someone that passed away left you great fortune, or again, like when my mum, when her coffin was there, my younger sister put all this paperwork in a coffin. I was like, what's that? She's like, I'm just writing letters to mum. Then the coffin went through, you know, she got cremated. Someone may have tried to hide something about your great fortune in a coffin so that you couldn't get the information. Or whoever, there was someone that passed away that left you some fortune and the family didn't want you. Look, thoughts, or something didn't make sense to someone, or it's like they're going hammer and nail. They've got, look, why would energies go so far as to do this to you unless there's a lot of money involved in it? And you're like, wow, this has been going on for a hell of a long time still. Look, trying to, something to do fraudulent, or they signed your name, or or they've been spending out your money. A judge knows that like they got to make a there's definitely a judge involved. I mean, of course there would be, wouldn't there? The guy that I knew whose brother worked in the magistrates' courts, I mean, he's connected to the judges, isn't he? Even your mother. There's an incident you remember at your mother's, and this particular judge dealt with you. All these people, you're like, I remember this, I remember when it happened. They was all connected. You may get a substantial payout, or you're due one. Yeah, you're like, yeah. You've been through something since you was a child. You should have received something when you was 18. Someone passed away, or someone in authority, or someone had a connection to someone, or these people knew, or when you was 18 you went into child services, and obviously when you're that old they get to know what information, and people in authority hide that information because you'll never know because you're a child. Do you understand? Or they were hoping that you would be, maybe there was times where they tried to get rid of you as a child so that you'd never get hold of this, and all that information's coming out. You're like, yeah, I remember when I fell out the window. Yeah, I remember when this happened. Yeah, I remember when I got abused. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember all of it. You weren't supposed to have survived. Shit you've been through, others would have taken their life. Like a friend of mine that hung himself apparently back in the day, and I don't believe he did. Yeah? You see, sometimes when they believe they're getting close to the truth, they're like, yeah, we've got to get rid of them. Or whatever you've been through since a child, you shouldn't have survived it. You shouldn't be here to talk about it, but we are. Yeah? We're here to shine the light on everything. Imprisonment. Come on, people. You can't blame, someone for being pissed off and angry and annoyed, knowing that they've had this done to them. People that they trusted, they thought were family, or they looked at them as family, or people that they've been around, or finding out that your whole life's been a lie. I mean, that is... And finding out what the people were doing, or some of you are finding out what happened to you as a child, or what you was a part of, and you're like... Or what these people were a part of, or... Like... Boy... Okay. Main female. Someone wants to be the main female. Or you are the main female. Adjudication. A judgment call. Family room empty. Maybe your family's going to court, or maybe your family are involved in some... It's your family! But someone's coming through in the spirit. And they're guiding you. Family, community was involved. Or it was a family in the community. Someone's in despair, not hiring. I told you, look at the one with the black hair. Someone's like having to walk, what's it, what do they call it? The line of shame or something, yeah? Not hiring. Someone's getting sacked, or someone's being sacked by a judge, or a judge is making a judgment call. Or you're like, well, you know, I've been through this, that and the other. And things that I'm telling you, things that you've been through, half these people wouldn't survive from. I mean, there's a difference with getting angry and, like, you know, sometimes you just express it out, don't you? Yeah. But when it comes to things that you've been through yourself, it's triggering. Now we know why certain people keep coming and asking us, how's your mental health? All right, so far. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad, isn't it? It's not nice. But you know what the saying, what don't break you makes you stronger. Simple. Yep. Yeah, the mature man's watching you. This older man, you know who they are. They know. I'm just looking at that like it's like a bookshelf, but it's got cards on it. A mature man's watching you. Could be a reader. So I'm just thinking about something. It's like the last house place I was in. It's like the girl. I know it's just weird there, and I believe the people that was working with that place was working with her, or someone was. I mean, when you're in certain places, you're on license and you've got to go with the license agreement to be in certain properties, okay, and you're still on license, so, and some of the places you've got to stay at, okay. And it's like, how come certain people were allowed to just not be there, bring man back, and then they're allowed to go back there again to bring another man back there? And then they keep coming and asking, how's your mental health? Like, what do they expect me to say? What do they expect us to say? Oh, I don't want to live no more. I can't handle life. Oh, that's it. I'm coming out of this world. Like, what do they want us to say? Yeah, I'm on license, by the way. Just let you know. All right. But people that's connected to my channel know why, because they heard the noise and carry on previously. I'm not going to go into it, but you know, there's evidence there. And this is where it comes into the judge finding out a couple using young children in the community to lie. There's a judge here that can't be. A judge isn't. Look, it's like they keep trying to bring evidence to the judge. Oh, is that why you allowed the girls to come at that other house and you kept... Because these are people in authority, obviously, okay, or barristers or solicitors, but they're definitely working for the wealthy man or people that have the connections. So is that why you did allow the girl? Because when you're on licence, you don't stay in certain properties. You can be recalled, yeah? But it's all right for this girl in the last place to just go missing for weeks on end. I don't care about that, it's her business. But I'm just paying attention to what was going on around me, yeah? For her to give her door key to a man, that's not or druggie or something, yeah? For her to go missing, he's in the house, but I clocked everything. I was like, all right, okay, so what they're going to make up next? What evidence they're going to come and bring the judge next? Well, he's a heroin addict. He's a crackhead. He was seen coming out the property. Oh, no, they haven't changed, Your Honour. You're fucking liars. Yeah? And it's funny, because the house right opposite, I didn't trust them in the house opposite either. I was watching them closely, right across the road. You see? White folk get privileges, yeah? And I'm not racist, I'm just talking about some. Family room in reverse. Oh. Mature man, family room in reverse. What, is this mature man part of your family? What, do they want to come clean now and say something? That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I just didn't trust. When my instinct tell me something ain't right, something ain't right. I see the one man there filling up the fridge and running the bath. I was like, boy, a man's really making himself homely. And it says on there, no visitors. But she gave up the door key, and the man says, living life. Trying to make conversation with me in the kitchen. Like, me and you ain't brethren, I don't know you. The man had all needle marks all up his legs and arms. But if I allowed a bunch of... I wouldn't. I don't surround myself with them. But if I opened the door and let a bunch of junkies come in here... Oh, you want to see how quick... I'd get recalled. Yeah? Or if I was like, yeah, just use the room. Take your drugs in there. Don't worry, I've gone for a week. Community. I told you, look. Community. Told you, paying people in the community. Look at the dirty nails. This is someone that, yeah, jacks up, takes whatever, okay? A wealthy man was paying that junkie or is that what he's doing in the last property, yeah? Even I sent the video to my friend. I was like, look at the hand. She's like, yeah, look at his nails. We were both looking at the hand. She's like, yeah, he's a junkie. He uses heroin. Look at his hands. All the nails were, you could just see. And it, poverty. Yeah, they're paying people that are in poverty. I mean, they'll do anything for a bit of change, you know, if they can go and have a hit next. Yeah, I'll do that for a score or £100. No problem. Yeah, I'll travel down there. Yeah, this wealthy man. Paying people in the community. They wanted you living in poverty. This is some... Like, I don't understand you. Look, you've got wealth. Yeah, make it make sense. You're wealthy already, but... They wanted to... This is a wealthy man. Or they knew that you would be wealthy one day, and this is why they tried to stop you. Or they were like, nope, they can't be wealthy. We've got to have them scrimping and scraping. Yeah, let's put some junkies in the house, yeah? Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to get them back on drugs. Crack, heroin, whatever it was that they said you were on. Someone sees the light and they're concerned. Distant horizon. Yeah, they let the junkies in. Someone here thought that you was going to go back to your old ways, or maybe you just went through a stage of trying something and you're like, no, I don't know, you just fucked up in the head at one stage in your life, or you was a drinker, or you went down the wrong path, and someone's like, no, you're definitely going to go back there again. You're like, no bitch, you don't know me. Distant horizon, you're moving forwards. Mature woman, it could be a mature woman. And then maybe you could have contacted your friends so you wouldn't guess what. They've only allowed the junkies to move in. Yeah? She's gone. She's given him the door key. He's letting himself at home. Yeah? Walking around in his shorts. In the bath for about an hour and a half. So you couldn't even use the toilet. You're like, I live here. I can't even go in the toilet. I've got the junkie to bathing, soaking in the tub in there. Hey, oh gosh. Yeah. Hey. No. Excuse me. Like, can you hurry up in the bathroom? I need to use the toilet. No answer. You're like this. That's yeah. I had to run and use a bucket. Because the man's still in the bath. And I need to use the toilet, mate. Man's just there, feet up, soaking in the bath. Privileged women. They really thought like you was gonna go, here mate, you couldn't get me something, could you? Or they actually thought you was gonna go backwards. They thought they was gonna create all this for you that you're like, I can't handle it no more. Yeah, I need to get out of my face. No, it's not happening. Junkie mania. I look good for 54 though, don't I? The house, I told you. Yeah? Mama's in the house and in the bathroom, look, kicking back. And then the kitchen's next door here, look. So this is why you had neighbours across the road that was reporting back. Oh, yeah, I've just seen, or the neighbours across the road from the house were taking pictures, yeah? Like when the junkie man come out, or the white man or the black man come out, you're like, yeah, she's sleeping with him. Or like, they would see you both in the window, or the white man would come in and open the fridge, or you'd be just there charging your phone, and it's all set up for you to link up in the kitchen, or he would come and speak to you in the kitchen, and then the neighbour straight across the road's like zooming in either with a thing or camera. You're like, yeah, I know that house. Courthouse, concern. It's funny, you know, because the day that I moved out of that house, the people across the road, I don't know, that looked like a setup as well. Like, the police come, they was walking in and out of the house. Some Rasta man lived across the road. Some girl come out, she was like, on the wall, yeah. It just looked like staged. Then she looked up at the window where I was. I didn't even have the window blinds open. I was kind of peeping. Well, it was kind of, you have it like that, and I was just looking underneath. And she was like that. Then she turned around, she looked up, and I thought, no, this looks all staged. Then she jumped in the car. Everyone left. They all left that house. The Rasta man jumped in. He had a tin of beer in his hand, and one SUV or Range come, picked him up. He drove off. The one that was and looked up and saw me, yeah. She then jumped in the car. The police drove off. I thought, no, all this is staged, man. I swear to God, it all looks staged. I was talking to my friend. I was like, you ain't gonna believe this. The whole thing was staged, yeah. I had the neighbours like at it underneath. It was, I swear to God, people, it was crazy. Then the woman who allowed the first man in, she was getting it from next door. So I heard her at it next door, him underneath. I was like, no, I can't. I can't come out of this house. Like, huh? Then the man underneath. Sorry, I can't do the language. Yeah, that's. Oh gosh. And the bed they put me on, it was just like every time you sit on it, you move, it just squeaks. And then the man come out one day to go shop. It was like the bed, it squeaks, squeaks, squeak. I said, it's not my bed, mate. Sorry, like, you need to ring the people up that run the accommodation. Like, what do you want me to do? Run out and buy a new bed for this place? It ain't my home. Yeah. Oh gosh. The whole thing was staged. Every time I come out to check if I'd let other man open his door downstairs. So I had to have I had my friend on the phone. I was like, watch this, yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, I just heard the man on the phone. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, you got no. He he was complaining that he could hear me on the phone, that he could hear me walking, and he could hear me on the bed, sitting down. The bed was squeaking. Like, what do you want me to do? Put a swing on the fucking ceiling and start swinging across the room so I don't touch the floor. But then I could hear that. Like, I think it's Arabic or something. But I could hear them at it. I thought he's got a cheek in he. The whole thing was staged. Look at the family room empty. Keeps coming out. Oh gosh, I've got to go. You know, when you think of some situation may not be, but like, it's just, I don't know. It's not a laughing joke really, because some things are serious. But when I look back, and when you just sit down and you just think and you just put two and two together, and you're like, what can you do? Like, especially the situation that I was talking about, like the girl with the man, letting the two men stay, and then I'm hearing them at it, and then he's making himself at home. Huh? Then I've got the neighbour underneath. These people. And when I moved out of there, yeah, the man, it was so weird, because I had an appointment to be somewhere at a particular time. They made the appointment to come and do the check on the place at the same time that I had my appointment. So the man turned up. My bags were all packed outside the front door. Yeah. So I'm just coming to do a welfare check. I said, yeah, well, I'm off. Take care. Yeah. I said, he said, are you moving anywhere near? I said, yeah, just up the road. He went, oh, that's good. I went, yeah, I bet it is. Have a good day. And I just put all my stuff in the cab and drove off. Are you living anywhere near? Yeah, anywhere near? I said, yeah, just up the road. No, the travel in the car was a good hour. It was nowhere near up the road. Oh, the cabman was a nice man, though. These people, they really think if you, yeah, everyone started moving out the day I moved out. Like, I was watching them across the road. Yeah, the girl on the wall. And then she looks up and he starts crying again. I was like, oh, look at these, man. This is all staged. Like, serious. I was expecting to see someone getting carted off out the house, or I thought, I don't know, someone passed away in the house. Like the shenanigans that was going on outside, I was like, what's happened over there? It's all staged, I'm telling you. Yeah, all staged. Yeah, they all had they all had their parts, scripts. I should have shouted out the window. How long did it take you to learn the lines then? Oh gosh. Hmm? Quick costume change, yeah? Anyway, people, I'll go. I'm going to be on there for hours. But, like... no. It's just the things that I've seen around me, and I'm like... You see, these people, they think like you don't pay attention. They think you're not going to pay attention. This is why that they want to try to stress you out, or you're so stressed that you're going to run to the off license and get yourself a nice bottle of whatever, yeah? Can't handle this, yeah? Or whatever you're going to do, yeah? Get out your face, or meet the junkie, or they set the junkie in the house, yeah? The wealthy man was like, yeah, she's definitely we're gonna put that right in her face. Yeah, really? Okay. Well, that didn't work out too well, did it? They wanted you stressed. I just found, I don't know, I was just like, it's like I was watching a movie in real life. That's what I felt like it was. They must have all been in the house and said, no, go on, you go and do it now. Come on, just go out there and do. Right, we'll call John. There's the Fed over. Yeah, don't worry. Listen, just make sure you turn up when you're meant to. Listen, you be in the right place. 2 o'clock. Don't mess around, you know. Right, go on, out there now. Do it now. Come on. Lights, camera, action. Come on. You're on stage. It's your part. Any more messages, spirit guys? Look. Knight of Cups. What about this Knight of Cups? What about this Knight of Cups? Five of Cups. Missed opportunity, sad. What, is this man sad that he's had a missed opportunity, or is he sad that you haven't had a missed opportunity? What is it, spirit guides? Ace of Cups. Missed opportunity in a relationship, or you giving your power, you're loving yourself, or what, do they want you sad, or someone that he's meant to have, could have been someone that you dated or got together with, and they thought, oh, we're going to be like this afterwards. Oh, the end of my life, yeah. Oh, I can't handle it no more. I can't go on. Yeah. You're like, yeah, let me just love myself. Or there could be a man here that has dropped someone else out and she's sad. It's a missed opportunity. And I don't know. Or this could have been someone. Oh, look, the man with the same black hair. Was it the Aquarius? Was this the rich man? What was a missed opportunity? Tried to put something in your food. Was he trying to poison you? Someone that's in competition with you. Conflict, chaos. Or this was a fire sign, or they were working with a fire sign. The devil. Capricorn energy. Or this is someone from your past. You're like, I'll never have a relationship with you again. What are you talking about? You ain't changed. Or I know that you was up to this. Or this could be someone that's got baby mothers all spread all over London. Yeah. Or someone wants something about competition. Look, you're not dealing with no devilish energies. Simple as that. Just, you're not. You're not judging anyone that's, you know, whatever they do in their life, that's their business. It's not for you to judge, not for us to judge. All right? You can just say words and express ourselves. But if you want to take whatever or do whatever you want to do in your life, that's your business. Okay? But when it comes to some of you that have started loving yourself, where you're not around toxic people or putting substances in your body or alcohol, whatever it is, when you start cutting off these people and start loving yourself, then you start having good opportunities. Your eyes are open. You start seeing things like you're not living in a delusional world. And that's why some of these energies tried their best to try to use people that got addictions Oh, battery's low. That's why they try to use people with addictions around you. To try to draw you back or get you back or make up lies. Or, you know, like the last accommodation. That they will set up things, you know, then go and present it to the judge. Well, you're on a look. I mean, he's a well-known junkie or she's a well-known junkie. And, I mean, what's he... I mean, look, you know, she's at the window, he's at the window in the kitchen, he's just got in the bath, or he's been there overnight and they've got evidence, and then they're taking it to the judge, and just lies they're making up. Lies. Oh, she ain't changed, or he ain't changed, or what are they doing with that person, and why is that person staying in the house? Because they set it up. They set it up this way. Because they want you having missed opportunities. The wheel, good karma. I mean, again, yin and yang. There's dark things that you've done, or you've been down the dark path, but you're balanced. Yeah? It could even be anger in regards to people that you went with, or, you know, you could be talking about people that want you having missed opportunities, or it's just talking about real shit that's happened, and some things could be triggering, and maybe that's your dark side coming out. It is what it is, isn't it? But we've got both. It's about balancing out both, not being in that energy all the time, and all the time. You can balance it out. You balance it out. Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, we can talk about things that are triggering, or things that we've been through, or things that people have done. But you just don't stay in that energy. The wheel. Cycles, life. So there was someone that was like, yeah, she's definitely going to go back taking that, or we can set them up. Yeah, this water sign wasn't able to confuse you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Same one that was part of all the rest of them in the community. Some of you may have had a nephew that lived in the same area that this water sign lives in. Wait a minute, okay. The sun. Taking your power back, or you stand in your power. Well, I mean, that is strong. You've got to be strong to take your power back from the devil, whatever drug you was on, or whatever path you was down. Someone was like, no, that person's going to come back. They're going to get back on that soon. Don't worry. So it's all a facade. It's all a lie. Don't worry. Yeah. Let's send Joe Blogs in there. Like, yeah. It's all a lie. And Joe Blogs is going to, you know, report back to us. Or you're exposing what was taking place, or what energies were trying, or you've taken your power back. Yeah? They thought you was weak. They thought, yeah, oh yeah, you're definitely going to fall right back into the devil's trap. You're like, no, I'm not. No, beat you in the name of Jesus. You're like, let me go to the church and get some holy water. Yeah, you took your power back. Strength. You may have been dealing with a Leo. Was a Leo involved in this? Knight of Swords. Look at this. look, this same deceitful air sign, masculine. It's the wealthy man. Look. The Chariot. Queen of Cups. You use your intuition. Or you know that this is to do with a Pisces. Or you could have Pisces in your chart. Or you could be someone very tapped in. Nine of Cups, wishes granted. You may get... Yeah, you've got all these cups there. Nine of Cups, opportunities, offers. Maybe everything that's stolen off you over the years will be returned. Look. My mum had one of them. Jewellery. Maybe you've had jewellery stolen. But you've just had things taken off you. Look, over the years. I mean, look, the whole box is full up. Some of you, you've had jewellery stolen off you. Yeah. Like the Capricorn stole my chops bracelet back in the day. Do you remember M? When he punched me in my face. Remember that? And I come over to your block and I threw paint all over your door. The Tower. Yeah, it's backfired. They wasn't able to get you back on drugs, sir. Ace of Swords, because you went way back into time. Yeah. Connected all the dots. I mean, this same Capricorn, this one here, yeah, the one that everywhere I go, he's there, yeah. When I met him at the traffic lights, and he was like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And I went, "Well, I never." Taking the piss. Well, I never. The devil should appear again. Yeah. Telling me about one guy from the block of flats that we all lived in back in the day. Who's interested in that person? Like, I don't care about these people. Like, why are you talking to me about these other crackheads? Like, yeah, did you hear that so-so moved from there, you know, and now they're living up the... Who gives a shit? Like, you've got nothing better to talk about. Yeah, well, my pop's passed away. All right, well, my condolences. Yeah, my sister's not allowing me to get the money, you know, so... Maybe you've done too much fuckery to people behind the back or over the years. Or maybe because they know that you're under the influence, that they can't give you this money. Because maybe the rest of the family knows they wouldn't get anything if it was left in your power or something. Three of Pentacles. Look, if there's something that's been left for you, like the family have got to protect whatever, innit? You know, if you're like squandering all your money on crack cocaine, heroin, you're just squandering it. spending hundreds of it a day, you know, eat. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like whatever's left or whatever's been left in, like, you can't be left in charge of that, can you? But I'm seeing, like, with you, Divine Feminine, it's like they were really trying to get you back on something, or to say that, you know, you weren't, you know, you're not capable of something, or, you know, you're not to be trusted with something, or they tried everything. Everything backfired. Judgment. Yeah, they're going through judgment. Judgment. You connected with your higher self. The High Priestess. They could have been working. They had a High Priestess that they were working with. A dark High Priestess, I'd say. The Hermit. You could be in Hermit mode. There's a Virgo. There was a Virgo involved. This could be someone that you had children with. Okay? Someone that you've got a daughter with. Even my baby father tried to manipulate me. Oh, we link up to have something to eat. Then he reached out and it's like, oh, what? You couldn't contact me. It's my birthday. I'm not. We're not getting. It's not about that. It's not that type of party. Yeah. I was like, I'm just getting on with my life. Well, good luck with that, he said. I'll tell our daughter. So I had to send him another message and say, you're still doing your emotional manipulation tactics then. And you're using our daughter to do it. Didn't work with me. You see, these people, oh, I'll tell our daughter. So he wants to try to make me think like he's in contact with our daughter. So that's the way for him to manipulate me. So I'll rush back to him. Oh, is our daughter with you? Well, let me get back there quick. Yeah. No, I sent him a message. I said, you're still trying to manipulate then? I ain't spoke to him since. Sacrifice. You've given up a lot, or you've lost a lot. Yeah, we've lost a lot. Yeah, we've lost a lot. But, you know, due to the circumstances of what you've been through, you're over it. Your spirit guides are moving you to calmer waters. Away from people from your past that tried to and wanted to return. I mean, look, father of the child, or, you know, that's your son, or that's the father, or that's your daughter, and that's the father to the daughter, and the father was trying to return or use the child. My situation, like, they try manipulation tactics. They use things that's close to the heart. I don't respect you for that. Seven of Swords. Sneaking around, thieves. You shone a light on the thief or the situation. Yeah, I mean, there was one time I asked him to take some money out of my account because just park it up for me for when I get out. I think there's a couple of grand I saved up. Well, the day that I come out, I went to his house, Mum's house, and guess who was there taking prints? The police. I went, oh right. Well, I never. Imagine that, people. The day that I get out, nothing else goes missing in the house apart from my money that apparently was in the envelope, hidden in the box under the stairs. So they never took nothing else but my money. So the officer said, well, there's no print. We can't pick up no prints. Only yours. Talking about my baby father. But he... And then they went... Instead to him in front of me. But obviously you live here. I was like, look at them. It must have been like that. Yeah? Alright. You have to. You have to. Sharing out my money, was ya? Or was she sharing it out with the other girl that you're sleeping with behind the scenes? Yeah. Caused you loss, put you through grief and betrayed you. Holding on to your money. Look at them. The backstabbers. They smile in your face every time they want to take your place. The backstab. Have you heard that tune? Yeah, you're holding back now. Yeah, you're manifesting. Yeah, we're not interested in these people no more. We don't need them. Bunch of liars, all of them. Birds of a feather flock together. Maybe you're like, oh God, why did I, you know. It is what it is, isn't it? Some of you have met karmic partners and you've had children with karmic partners, but it is what it is. You can't change the clock back. Some of them are still under the influence and you're like, well, that's you, not me. I'm going to go, so I'm nearly 3 hours. Bye.